there.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. It's great to see you again. I wanted to start off by first asking, do you have any pain today, or do you have any questions or concerns since the last time that I saw you?
No pain. No pain. Just anxious to get moving forward.
Yes, absolutely. I understand that. And you've made a lot of progress already, so that's kind of just our goal of all of our treatment sessions, is to make sure that you continue progressing. So we have talked a little bit about some of the things that we're working on with you. So because you had a stroke that affected your right parietal lobe, we've talked about how we are working on your visual spatial skills and also your visual perceptual skills. So we're going to do some of that today in our activity. Also your dynamic sitting balance, which you've been doing really great with. And also working on activities where we're crossing that midline so that you can bring awareness more to your left side. So last week we did some activities that were similar, and you did really good with trying to remember to scan to your left side when we had some activities that were up higher on the table. So today we're going to do something similar, but I decided to bring the activity down to the floor. So I'm going to show you first how you're going to do the activity. So what I want you to do is sit up nice and tall in the chair, and you're going to visually look over to your left side on the ground. There's a colored cone over there. And then you're going to look over to your right, reach down and look for the color that matches that cone. And then you're going to cross your body and you're going to reach down and place it on the cone. And I'm going to continue to place other colored cones on top. Okay? Do you have any questions? No? Okay. So I'm going to get you set up in your space and we'll get started. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you may go ahead and begin. Okay, and go ahead and just look down. Do those colors match?
No.
No, they don't.
The cone matches my dress.
It does, yes. So just a quick reminder, try to remember to look over to the left side first to see the color of the cone before you reach for the ring.
Okay.
Okay, and do those colors match?
Oops. No.
That's okay. Okay, so this time you're doing really good with reaching and shifting your weight. This time I'm just going to give you a cue to look over to your left first so that you can look at the color. Okay, look over to your left. Great. Okay, look over to your left. Great. Okay, go ahead and look over to your left. And look to your left. How did that feel? A little bit challenging?
A little.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, but I'm actually just gonna move the cones this time. So instead of being next to you on your left side, we're gonna move them more towards your midline, okay? We're gonna do the same thing. Okay, go ahead and start whenever you're ready. Great, and you matched all the colors as well. Great job. Okay, so that's all that we have for today's session. But before I leave, I just wanted to kind of check in and see how some of these things you think might help you in the future. So like why we might be doing some of these things. So let's start with your sitting balance. We did a lot of some trunk rotation, leaning, laterally and forward. What do you think that might help with for you?
Oh, maybe putting on my socks.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting on socks, putting on shoes. If you're sitting and you drop something and you need to pick it up, yes, definitely. What about, you did good with the color differentiation today. What do you think that might help with trying to match the colors?
Probably something, but I can't think of anything.
Yeah, that one's it's a little interesting. What about thinking about like you're doing your laundry? Like maybe sorting socks from shirts,
Yeah.
or maybe some people like to color code their shirts.
Whites and blue jeans.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then lastly, we're doing a lot of activities that promote you to reach across your body, the midline. And that's just going to help focus on trying to get you to bring more awareness to your left side. So for our next session, today we used your unaffected arm, but next session we will be still using your unaffected arm and crossing the midline, but we're also going to be using your left arm to incorporate in some of these activities, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. Well, it was so good to see you, and I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Okay.